Go on.
Have you considered Anna's physical and mental state when she faced Olivia with that gun?
Yeah. Angry, confused, weak. The weak part's important, though, because otherwise Olivia could never have pushed her in the hall and gotten the gun away.
That is, if she did get the gun away.
Wait a minute, that's the story.
Yeah, but you already agreed that Anna was upset and confused.
Hey, what, are you trying to say that she lied?
subconsciously.
She doesn't lie.
I didn't say she's lying. I'm talking about subconscious
I believe the story, Sean. I believe the story, all right?
All right, Robert, all right.
Now, look, let me digress here. You know, the one time I didn't believe her was the one thing that caused the greatest tragedy in our lives. I mean, not just to me and her, but also to Robin. 7 years I had a daughter I didn't even know about. You realize what I must have put them through?
Yeah, but you didn't do that intentionally.
Yeah,
huh? All right, wait a second. Devil's advocacy over with. I agree with you.
What we have is a situation where somebody got into the apartment, shot Olivia, framed Anna. It's going to be a tough one to prove, given the fact that she was holding the only gun fired.
Yeah, but how do we prove that Olivia was either out of her mind or she's trying to get the last vestige of revenge against Anna by saying that Anna shot her?
Only when I find that someone else.
What's the matter?
Else.
What's this? What?
It's here.
All right, what is it?
Looks like it's a chip. Reckon a bullet could have done it?
Not necessarily.
A bullet, a wild bullet going overhead. Do you realize what? Do you realize what the possibility of that? There could have been somebody out here on the balcony firing in there. That would make a fourth shot fired. Maybe a fifth shot fired. Hey, human. Guy, yeah, well, listen, I want the ballistics people back here. At the suite, yeah. Just do it, will you? Thank you. What we have here is a mystery. And I want to know if it's possible for that mark up there to have been made by... Oh, have a look. What you think?
Maybe, but I doubt.
Oh, hey, Dave. Maybe ain't good enough. All that money we spend on teaching you neat stuff. Listen, I want you to do some tests, all right? And find out one way or another what it is. I want a yes or a no, okay? Bert, listen, go downstairs into the alley there and check around this basic area for maybe bullet casings, anything you think that might be corroborating evidence, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, off you go. When you've got that report, I want it in my office. I don't care who I'm with, just barge in and interrupt me, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thanks, man.
Back to your office.
Yeah, Victor and Dimitri are coming in. Let's go. Victor here?
Yeah, they're in your office. Listen, do you really think there might have been another party on that balcony when Olivia got shot?
I'm counting on it.
Maybe too much.
Let's not forget the print that we lifted off the balcony as well.
All right, I won't forget. But I have to make some phone calls. I'll be around if you need me.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Afternoon.
If you are going to question Victor, will you wish me to leave?
Please, I invited the both of you. Besides, you both got out on bail, so you've had plenty of time to corroborate your stories.
Good. We can get this over with all the sooner then.
The night of the bash at the hotel, you both left the ballroom before Olivia was shot. Where were you going? Victor?
I'd been planning to read a speech, and I realized I forgot my glasses. Demetra went upstairs to fetch them for me, but when she didn't return within a few minutes, I went upstairs to look for her. The ceremonies were about to begin.
Let me suggest that in the time that you went to get those glasses, you could have gone to Olivia's room and shot her.
Impossible.
Everybody knows that there was no love lost between the both of you.
Let's say I might have been in a murderous rage, but even so, there's no way I could have pulled it off. I'm an invalid. I could hardly have gone in and out of Olivia's room without being spotted by Mrs. Lavery.
But you had no such impediment, did you?
What impediment? Oh, I see what you mean.
So you had enough time?
Yes, I suppose I did.
Excuse me, Demetra. You're not involved in this.
Of course I am involved, Victor. If I'm involved with you, I am part of the situation.
Did you go to Olivia's room?
No, I didn't. In fact, someone saw me. There was a maid. When I went to Victor's suite to look for his glasses, there was a maid there, and I asked her to help me. She did. And then we left together towards the elevator. She was a very nice woman. At that moment, you were coming out of the elevator.
Yes.
I don't suppose you remember her name.
As a matter of fact, I do, because she wore a name tag. It was Mona, and she works at nights. Is that enough identification?
I think that'll be all for today.
Oh?
I already know quite a lot about the both of you.
So you do?
I don't have to remind you to stay in town.
No, you don't.
Bye.
Demetra,
Yes,
what color dress were you wearing that night?
a black silk gown.
Thank you.
Anything?
I had the gut feeling one or both of them omitted to tell me something. Maybe it was because I forgot to ask the right question.
Think you would have gotten the right answer?
Yeah. Even if I didn't, I'd spot the lie. So you corroborate Demetra's story.
I would,
But what she said is true.
just like she said.
You remember walking down the hallway with her after she found the glasses and then running into the old man as he got off the elevator.
Yes, he had a wheelchair with him.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for coming in, Mona. That'll be all.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
It looks like Victor's using that wheelchair as a convenience.
So it seems, but Mona backed up Demetra's alibi to the water.
Yeah. Come in. What do you got?
I can't prove that the chip on the balcony wall was made by a bullet.
I did find a shell casing down in the alley below the balcony.
That's it. That's it.
Commissioner?
Yeah.
It did come from a 9mm, but it could have been down there for weeks. There's been a lot of gang activity in this area.
I don't want to hear about that. Now listen, you get that casing into forensics. I want to know how long it was with it. And while you're at it, give them that chip. Look for traces of lead. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Don't look at me like that, Sean. Look at what I've got here, all right? I got a woman shot in a hotel suite. I've got Anna there, before and after the shooting. I've got a balcony, drapes partially drawn. Now, what have we got in the balcony? We've got an earring out in the balcony. We have a shell casing down in the alley. And I've got a chip out of the wall on the balcony, which could have been there or made by a deflecting shell.
Yeah, but you don't have proof that anybody was out on that balcony at the time Olivia was shot. And what you have so far, Baldwin can tear to shreds. And besides that, the judge is not about to let any suppositions in as evidence.
Why do I feel I'm close to solving this mess?
Because you have a lot of intuition and a little bit of evidence, but intuition does not stand up in court, Robert.
The next stage is to get Anna back to the scene of the shooting. Maybe something there will jog her memory into establishing somebody out on that balcony.
You think Baldwin's going to let you get away with that?
I'm not offering you multiple choice here.
Anybody that comes out of this, I want you to get some kind of information.
Bill, what are you doing here? Checking up on you. Top of the story. Anything should break, I'll be the first one to cover it. You and everybody else in town. What do you expect? How often does an ex-police chief try to blow away a mobster's daughter?
Anna didn't do it. And if she did do it, she did it, you understand? Now, you just worry yourself about getting the facts straight and nothing else. If I find out that you have filed a report that even remotely sounds like slander or anything against Anna whatsoever, you're fired.
Okay, let's